はい、こんにちは。ミヤズロンドンダイアリー第12回目をお届けしております。今回もまたまた私がぜひぜひぜひご紹介したいと思う素晴らしいミュージシャンに、お越しいただくことができました。ピアニストの、ベイビアン・ベストンさんです。Thank you very much for coming to this show. ありがとうございます。私が、ベリエンさんにお会いしたのは初めてピアノを弾いてるところを聞いたのは以前私のブログにも書いたんですけれども、ハリー・ベケットさんのコンサートですね、カフェオトというところで見に行った時に、ベリエンさんのピアノを聴いても衝撃を受けたんですね。When I saw you at Harry Beckett's concert, I really really liked your music and I write like a diary and I wrote about you on the diary, and so I'm so pleased to be able to play here. And
Yeah.
So there are
Well, in actual fact, Mia, we played today. I don't know if you'll be able to play it on your diary or something. A tune that I played, of course, with Maggie at the Harry Beckett funeral. Yeah. So.
そうハリー・ベケットさんのコンサートでマギー・ニコルスさんっていう歌のYes, I wrote about her too の素晴らしい方とのデュオをお聞きして、その時に「Stormy Weather」という曲を演奏されてたんですけども
Well, can't get the low note. Very difficult. I started in the wrong key.
今の曲を演奏されていて、そのアプローチがもうすごく素敵で、とても印象に残ってたんですけど、今日実はちょっとこの収録の前にセッションさせていただいたんですけど、それは一緒に先ほど演奏させていただいたんですけども、早速どんどん質問の方していきたいと思います。The reason why I was very attracted to your music was, although you were playing a jazz tune, it seemed like more than jazz, a very like wide view to music. What kind of musical influence do you have?
That's quite a difficult question because I listen to lots of different kinds of music, and I even let some of those influences inspire and affect actually what I do.
Yeah.
Although I'm not necessarily just one kind of musician.
Yes.
I don't think. Although I'm obviously very interested and very involved for quite a lot of the time in contemporary improvisation.
Yes.
Which itself is not only influenced by, for instance, the early trends or the early kind of activities in the 70s and 60s of the Afro-American sort of free jazz thing, but it's now become, the aesthetic has taken on, for instance, the sound worlds of, sort of late 20th century contemporary music in Europe. So that aesthetic is also there. So I feel that I kind of pick up on as many of the things that I listen to almost by accident,
I'll just do it up there.
Yeah, you have to translate all that now.
Yes. やっぱり一つだけの音楽を聴いていたというわけではなくて、幅広いレンジの音楽に影響を受けたんじゃないかというふうにおっしゃっていて、今この後ろのこの膨大な量の CD を見ても分かると思うんですけど、すごく広いタイプの音楽を聴いて、それが自分のスタイルに影響を与えてるんじゃないかというふうにおっしゃってます。何か一つだけのスタイルではなくて、たくさんのいろんな種類の音楽の影響があるのではないかと。で、今関わっているのはほとんど、contemporary improvised music、今の、現代の音楽、インプロ即興音楽に関わっていらっしゃることが多いんですけれども、もともとは60年代70年代のフリージャズの、流れがあったりとか、でもそのフリージャズの流れは今のコンテンポラリーミュージック、現代音楽で起きていることに、関係しているので、全部一つ一つがつながって てベイリアンさんの音楽を形成しているのではないかというお話でした。
Good. I understood every word of that. I could hear contemporary music. That was it.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear like many mixed cultures in your
Yes.
music, and I think that is why I was strongly
Yes.
attracted to it.
We live in a day, I think, of what Marshall McLuhan, who was a writer from Canada,
Yes.
in the 60s and 70s, he called it the explosion of the mass media.
Okay.
So, for instance, culture globally, worldwide, became available to everybody who was connected. That wasn't necessarily even 50%, it was about 10%. In other words, the wealthy kind of first world nations like, for instance, Japan and England and Germany and certain parts of North America, had then access to all these various cultural influences. So, yes.
Marshall McLuhan さん
Marshall McLuhan, yes.
というjournalist?
No, he was a writer and a philosopher and a theoretician,
Okay.
I think. Yes.
物を書く人、哲学者の方が、おっしゃった言葉で、マスコミ情報の爆発というふうに彼今私は訳したんですけれども、というのがあって60年代70年代にそういうことがあって、で今までアクセスすることができなかった情報に、世界中の情報にもう一気にこうアクセスすることができるようになったと。特に裕福な国ですね、日本とか、イギリスとかそういう、アメリカとかそういう国が情報が一気にこうみんな情報を得ることができるような時代になったからではないかという話でした。
Good. Well done.
But all these collections are more
Yes.
like
They're
not just from the, you were just saying it was like 1670s, but I'm sure it took a long time to collect all these.
Oh yes. I mean, the kind of stuff that you cannot see behind me are the vinyl records, which of course these days, are becoming very, very kind of rare because they don't make them anymore, and so they've become sort of, I don't know, almost collectible. But I suppose I used to spend all my money on. Does that?
It's okay. It's just a light gone. Sorry.
So, but I used to spend all my money when I was a teenager. Any money that I had was spent on buying vinyl records.
Wow. Just kind of stop it here and do it in Japanese in the next one because it's. ちょっと一回ここで、切ってパート2につなげたいと思います。